Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Muhammad Mustafa Shaheen, and today I will show you how to do amalgam filling in class 1 cavity. First of all, we will discuss armamentarium which are required in amalgam class 1 restoration. This is the pestle, this is the mortar. These both are used to mix the amalgam alloy. This is the amalgam alloy. This is the mercury. These both are mixed together. This is the amalgam gun, which is also called amalgam carrier. This is used to carry the amalgam into the tooth cavity. This is the condenser. There are different sizes of condenser which we used in dentistry. Here you can see this one is a little smaller in diameter, and this one is little larger in diameter. These both are used to condense amalgam into the cavity depending on the size of the cavity. This is a burnisher. You can see it has ball end. It is used for pre-carve burnishing of the amalgam restoration. This is the carver, amalgam carver. It is used to carve the amalgam which is excess and to form anatomy on the tooth structure. There are also different types of amalgam carvers. Here I have 3 different types of amalgam carver. You can see this is like spoon shape. This is another type of carver. And this is another type of carver of smaller size. This is again another type of burnisher. This is called T-shape burnisher, and this is called ball-ended burnisher. This is a smaller size, and this is a larger size of burnisher. And this is the extracted tooth on which we will do class 1 amalgam restoration today. Now we will mix the amalgam. This is the amalgam alloy. You know the ratio of amalgam alloy and mercury is 1:1. I will open it up. This is the amalgam alloy. I will take 1 scoop of this alloy into the mortar. No, one half scoop more. So we have enough amalgam for class 1 restoration. Now, as I have taken 1.5 scoop of amalgam alloy, now I will take 1.5 drop of mercury. This is a mercury into this mortar. Now you can see I have taken mercury into the mortar as well. Now this is the pestle. Please watch the grip of this pestle. You will hold the pestle like this and mix the amalgam alloy and mercury together forcefully into the mortar until a shiny homogeneous mass comes out. If you feel mercury content is less, you can add little bit more mercury into it. As you can see, this is the dry amalgam still, so I will add one more drop into it. Almost 45 to 1 minute is enough for mixing. Mix it together until a shiny appearance comes. Now you can see a shiny appearance of mass has come out. Now I will collect this amalgam with the help of plastic spatula. And will form a ball of this mass, and this is called mulling. Now I will squeeze out this ball to get rid of excess mercury. Now I will compress this ball to get rid of excess mercury. If your ratio is proper, the excess mercury will be less. This amalgam is ready to fill into the cavity. Now I will take tooth and amalgam carrier gun to carry the amalgam into the tooth cavity in increments. Fill the amalgam gun like this way. And transfer the amalgam into the class 1 cavity in increments. Now I will use a smaller tip size condenser to condense it into the cavity. The working time of the amalgam is almost 3 to 4 minutes. After this, it gets start harder. Now you can see I have filled almost whole cavity with amalgam. Now I will condense it. Condense it in a very good manner for its mechanical retention. Now I have condensed it in a very good manner, good way. Now I will do a pre-carb burnishing with the help of this ball-ended burnisher. This is also called continuous condensation. You can see a shiny surface of the amalgam restoration. Now I will do initial carving. Remove the excess amalgam from the cavity. And try to get normal anatomic structure, grooves, cusps, fossa into the filling. Remove all the excess amalgam from the cavity, from the surface of the tooth structure, so you can get a concise amalgam restoration. Now I will do final burnishing with the help of this T-shape burnisher. Burnish the filling until you get a whole shiny surface of the amalgam restoration. Now I will do final carving. So this is the final restoration. You can see a shiny surface of the amalgam restoration. After this we will wait for next 8 to 24 hours to get it set, and after that we will do final finishing and polishing with the help of carpet bars and finishing bars and polishing bars using a slow hand piece. This is the whole from today practical. Thank you so much.